Yeah, so again, we're reaching endgame. When they're pulling out these machines and doing this stuff, they're trying to spread this H1N1, and it's all signs of desperation. Because they weren't expecting to have to do this until 2012. They didn't expect someone to come and stop them before that date. And so they're trying, everything they can. They're very dangerous. They're very desperate. I actually had, for example, a Japanese gangster, who has been in prison for murder, come to me and said that former Prime Minister Yasuhiro Nakasone of Japan offered him $100 million to get me killed. And there were no takers.
That's...
But this is how desperate they are. They're trying to get rid of people like me because they just think, we can still stop it by our usual method of murder and bribery and lying. But there's just too many of us.
Well, I still think if they want to get rid of somebody, they will. I don't know.
Well,
I'm glad
they tried
haven't.
3 times with me. One of my colleagues, who also in Japan was a prominent sort of truth seeker and public speaker, was on stage, and he was talking about police corruption when he suddenly had a heart attack. Now, I'm sure he was hit with one of those heart attack machines they have. They use electric impulses to cause them. And there's been an awful lot of people dying here. So, yes, they do, but the thing is that if you have protection and if there are consequences, then they can't kill you because they know they would then be killed themselves. So, by the time they send someone to kill you, it's too late. You have to stop them at the level where it doesn't make sense for them to kill you because there would be worse consequences than keeping you alive. That's the level at which this stuff operates.
Mm-hmm.
So they know I have hundreds of hours of tape recordings that could put them all in jail that would go to police and media worldwide if something happens to me. That's why I'm still here. It was only because they killed my colleague in Moscow. They shot him 10 times that I realized I had to build up such a file because I was dealing with ruthless murderers.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the idea from a John Grisham novel. I think it was The Client or something, or one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
And I recommend to anybody who's in this business that they create such a file, stuff that they will not make public unless they're killed.
Wait, how many different, don't tell me exactly, but you've sent this file, obviously, to trusted people.
Many, many people in many continents.
Yeah, I did.
And I told them to give them to people I don't even know.
I sent mine back to you. I don't want it. Too hot to handle.
Too hot to handle, huh? Well, anyway, I mean, the point is that this, the other thing is I'm saying to them, look, you guys are so stupid. By keeping everybody addicted to this primitive carcinogenic oil, you've slowed human progress by 100 years, and you personally will become 100 times richer, and so will everyone else if you just stop your obsession with control. I'm saying, look, you're being stupid. This technology will make everybody, including you, happier, better off than before. But they just don't get it. They're just so obsessed with power and control, and their minds are so small. And amazingly, they're not very intelligent. They've just been born into this incredible power structure at the top, and they've been used to it, and they can't think outside of it. They don't know what's going on. They're all confused. They're angry, they're desperate, and they don't know what's going on.
Well, it's going to be an interesting 2010. I guess that's the best word we can put on it. Unfortunately, it's going to be a deadly 2010 for a lot of people around the world.
Well, the Philippines, there are families with little kids sleeping naked on the street.
Mm-hmm.
This happening all over the world. That's what these scumbags have done to the planet.
Yeah, they are, and it's such a tiny, less than 1%. It's 0.1% of the world population that is really doing this.
And if you really come down and we're talking about like 50 old men.
Probably.
But I'm pretty sure they are being taken down. I know you keep thinking, you're optimistic, but I just can't see
I like your optimism. I'm glad to hear it. I'd be the first one in line.
They really do.
Yeah. All right. Merry Christmas, Ben.
Merry Christmas, and hopefully there'll be plenty of good news to announce in January.
Thank you, my friend. Talk to you soon.
Happy New Year to all of you folks.
Okay, take care.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Mr. Benjamin Fulford, with us once a month. I think he made his radio debut here, and he's been one of the most interesting guests that a lot of people write to me about all the time. Okay, we will be back in 21 hours on Christmas Eve. See you tomorrow night.